You've been calling yourself lazy for months. But let me ask you something. What if the real problem isn't you? What if you're not lazy at all? What if you're just disconnected from purpose, stuck chasing goals that were never really yours? Because here's the truth, most people never say out loud. Motivation isn't something you generate from nowhere. It comes when you're aligned, when what you're doing actually matters to you. And when it doesn't, your body shuts down, way before your mind figures it out. Part 1. It usually starts small. You hit snooze once, then again. Next thing you know, you're sleeping until noon, missing calls, ghosting people you care about. You say you're just tired, but it's more than tired. It's like your brain has checked out. You're binging shows you don't even like, scrolling through feeds, hoping something sparks you back to life. And the worst part? You know you're wasting time, you feel it, but you can't stop. You sit there frozen, wondering, why can't I just get up and do the thing? You've read every productivity hack, watched every YouTube tutorial. You could teach a course on time management at this point, but nothing sticks because none of it addresses the real issue. You're pouring effort into a direction that doesn't align with who you are. And eventually, the guilt starts to take over. You start labeling yourself undisciplined, unmotivated, lazy. This is what psychologists call the self-blame spiral. We internalize failure, even when the system was never built to support us in the first place. And here's the kicker. You were never the problem. You just didn't have a reason to stay consistent because the goals were never yours. Part 2. Solution. Then something shifts. You're venting to a friend, and they hit you with one question that changes everything.
So if you didn't have to worry about money, what would you do all day?
I don't know, to be honest. But the silence after, that's real. That's the first time in a long time you admit the truth. You're not fucking lazy. You're bored. You're uninspired. You've been living someone else's dream, walking a path that doesn't belong to you. And your body, it's been trying to tell you. So you try something different. You stop trying to fix yourself. You stop trying to force motivation. And instead, you get curious. You ask softer questions. What makes me feel alive? What used to light me up as a kid? What would I still do even if no one ever clapped for it? You start journaling, not about goals, but about memories. Moments when time disappeared. You watch random documentaries, explore rabbit holes with no ROI. You pick up old hobbies, new ones, anything that brings you closer to that feeling of, yes, this. And then it happens. A moment of what if? A quiet pull towards something that feels right, even if it makes no sense on paper. That flicker, that's your spark. That's your real compass. And it's not loud or flashy, but it's alive. Because here's the thing, nobody tells you. Discipline matters, but discipline without direction is just punishment. If you're climbing a ladder on the wrong wall, faster isn't helping. Purpose is what makes discipline sustainable. It's what makes effort feel meaningful. And when you find even one thread of it, the energy comes back, not overnight, but steadily, naturally. Because now, you're not forcing yourself, you're following yourself. So no, you're not lazy. You're just exhausted from pretending to care about things you don't actually care about. And that's not a weakness. That's your intuition trying to save you. You don't need to grind harder. You don't need another routine or another YouTube guru yelling at you to get up at 4 a.m. You need connection, curiosity, clarity. You need permission to choose your own path and trust that your energy will follow. But finding your purpose is step 1. Step 2, learning how to actually get good at it. And I explained exactly how to do that. Go watch my this video on how to learn anything faster than anyone else. I'll see you there.